And also when I was studying at Miami-Dade College, I used to be in the practice rooms all the time. Yeah.
And what were you working on? So you'd warm up with the Hannons, and then what were the other things that you would work on? You're a great jazz pianist, so were you working on repertoire, like learning tunes, melodies, improvisation? What was it?
Okay. One of the main, most difficult issues that I faced, it was the swing feel. I really had a hard time.
If you're not from the States,
you're not from the States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you should hear us play some Latin music. You should hear how I play the mambo. You know, those Afro-Cuban or Brazilian rhythms. Yeah. So
swing feel, man. It was rough at the beginning.
So how did you overcome that? Working on your swing feel.
On the swing feel, I realized I was struggling with it. Then I realized something. I realized that the drummer usually plays on the hi-hat 2 and 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ding, ding, ding. Yep. So that's where the swing.
That's the swing.
You got your.
You need to take care of that first.
Yeah.
I realized that after the first year in college. Because I remember I was playing on the combos, and the drummer and the bass player, they used to look at me funny, you know. And I was like, I knew it. I already knew, but I was like, I was trying my best.
Sure.
Yeah. And I remember.
Well, sometimes you can't even hear what it is that you're not doing correctly if you don't understand what that is. So if you're like your feel is off, it's very difficult, especially if you're not listening to yourself on recordings. When you're recorded, it's a little bit easier. But when you're in the moment and something that's specific and something that nuanced, you're not getting it. So they can hear it, but you're like, wow.
Yeah, I just like to record myself. When I hear that after, I'm like, I criticize myself so bad.
But wasn't that a great thing to do though? Because you were able to listen subjectively and go, there's the mistake. That's why they're looking at me funny.
I realized that after a while, and I remember the drummer used to tell me, swing, swing, scream at me. I was like, man. Then I realized, the 2 and 4. All right. I went back to the practice room. I practiced for 2 days in a row. Find the independent, because it's hard.
So you had your metronome on 2, because normally you'd have a metronome going 1, 2, 3, 4. So you just put it on 2 and 4.
Yeah. I cut the 1, 2, 3. I from the 1, 2, 3, 4. I cut 1 and 3, and just get the 2 and 4.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. Then I practiced for 2 days on the road with the swing feel, and then after a week, we started rehearsing again, and then we're like, whoa, what's going on?
That quickly.
So
if you want to learn swing, get on that 2 and 4.
But make sure you master on your feet.
So you were tapping your foot to that?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, and that's, I bought a hi-hat set.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you literally were playing a hi-hat.
I was playing a hi-hat.
So you have your sustain pedal here.
Yeah.
And then you got your hi-hat going here, and then you're just playing your grooves.
Yeah. Seriously, like I can do the clave here and do a montuno. Or I can do a clave here.
See, now that's just making my head explode.
Yeah. I learned that from drummers. Some drummers, they can do the hi-hat, the clave and everything. Yeah. So when I mastered the hi-hat, the 2 and 4 on the hi-hat with my feet, and it made a huge difference on my playing.
And did you key in also on the hi-hat? Was that something where you could feel those subdivisions of the beat? Did that help too? Or was the 2 and 4 really the key?
The 2 and 4, because the essence of American music in general is the 2 and 4.
Right, it's the backbeat.
The backbeat. Yep. Yeah. The essence, the foundation of American music is 2 and 4. You take the 2 and 4 out of the American music, that's it. It's over.
See, that's why we're so crap at playing Latin music. We're like, where's the back? Where's the snare?
Where's the snare? Yeah.